Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. In previous video we are just ongoing to the chapter number 1, that is nutrition in plants. So in that we have seen this what is nutrition and how it is needed to plants. We all know there are two types of autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. In autotrophic nutrition we have seen that what we have seen, the plants autotrophic nutrition means self nutrition plants. Auto means self and nutrition, that is nutrition. So self nutrition plants. So how they made their food their own. So there is a process in that is photosynthesis process. By the photosynthesis process they just make their food by their own. In photosynthesis process what is done, let us see with one reaction. Okay students, in that carbon dioxide plus water. Okay students, in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Okay students, so in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, what it gives? It gives sugar or starch plus oxygen. Okay students, carbon dioxide from air, water from soil. So these are the main things in the autotrophic nutrition, which is the process is photosynthesis process. In the photosynthesis process what is done? Carbon dioxide is taken from the air, okay students, water is taken from the soil, and in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll the sugar and starch are the product, and with it release the oxygen in the atmosphere. Okay students, so this is the photosynthesis process in short. Just we have seen some of the conditions of the photosynthesis process, just I am reading it quickly. See here, in the conditions needed for the photosynthesis process, that is chlorophyll, it is a green pigment found in the leaves of the green plants. Chlorophyll traps the light energy. Second is sunlight. Sunlight is the main source of the energy for green plants. Sunlight is trapped by the chlorophyll of the green plants. This energy is converted into carbon dioxide and water into carbohydrates. Since photosynthesis cannot take place in the absence of light, presence of sunlight or any other source of light, it is very important for this process. We have seen that one activity. Third is air. The presence of air, or more specifically carbon dioxide, is essential for the photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide is obtained from the atmosphere through a small opening called small stomata. These stomata are found on the underleaves of the undersides of the leaves. Okay students, you can see here the figure. And the another activity that we have seen, the root system of the plants absorbed water from the soil. Root system consists of root and root hairs. Root hairs present at the tips of the roots increase the surface area of the roots and effectively absorbs water. Water and soluble minerals enter through the root hair and pass through the roots. Water is then carried out by the steam to the green leaves through this special structure called xylem. Green leaves carry out photosynthesis and sugar gets formed. Extra sugar is converted into starch which is carried to the various parts of the plant through the special within the stream called phloem. Okay students, so this is what the autotrophic nutrition. Now we will go further in the heterotrophic nutrition. In autotrophic nutrition, what was that? The plants make their food by their own. Now we will see the plants which cannot make their food by their own. Okay students, that are heterotrophic nutrition. Let us see that. Heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition. So, in that, first of all, what is heterotrophic nutrition? There is a definition in your textbook. I am reading that. You just have to by heart it. See here, the mode of nutrition by which organism depends upon the other plants and animals for the food is called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay students, see here, I am writing the definition of the heterotrophic nutrition in the board. You just have to by heart it. The mode of nutrition by which organisms depend upon other plants and animals for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. So students, this is the definition of heterotrophic nutrition. See, what is it? We will repeat it 3 times. The mode of nutrition by which organisms depends upon other plants and animals for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. Now repeat with me students. The mode of nutrition by which organisms depend upon other plants and animals for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. Again, the new mode of nutrition by which organisms depends upon other plants and animals for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay students, in that there are some of the types of the heterotrophic nutrition. I am writing the types on the board. See here students, it divides into 4 groups. Okay students, the first one is, in heterotrophic there are further 4 types. They are parasitic, second that is Third one, that is symbiotic. Fourth one, that is insectivorous. Okay, students, insectivorous. See here, we will see the four types in the heterotrophic nutrition. First of all, we will see the parasitic. What is parasitic? The plants which absorbs the energy from the other green plants, means they are heterotrophic nutrition. Green plants are heterotrophic, autotrophic nutrition. From that, this parasitic takes the energy, is known as the parasitic heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, students, this is the first type. What they do, they take the energy from the green plants. They are parasitic nutrition. See here, you can see that there is written over here. See in the page number 15, parasitic plants, plants that absorb food from other green plants. What I have there, the plants which absorbs the other absorb energy from the other plants, other green plants, they are this. Okay, students, next we can see parasitic plants are non-green. Since they lack chlorophyll, they contain special roots which penetrate the host plant and absorb nutrition from it. Thus, the parasitic benefits at the cost of the host plant. However, they rarely damage or kill the host plant. Cactus and mistletoe are common examples of parasitic plant. So, they have some special types of root from which they just destroy that plant and absorbs all the energy from the, they just connect with the green plant's roots and take all the energy from it. Okay, students, these are the parasitic plants. Further, I will write that which plant which I am just now explaining this and reading that. Okay, students, now we will go to the second type. So, what is sporophilic plants? So, sporophilic plants, they absorbs all the nutrition from the dead or decaying plants or animals. Okay, students, these are the sporophilic plants. I am reading that plants that absorb nutrition from dead or decaying organic matter are called sporophilic plants. See here, what they just do. Here there are examples and pictures of these sporophilic plants. Okay, students, so in that what just they do, they consumes the energy from the dead or decaying organic matters. Okay, students, now I am reading that. See here, plants that absorb nutrition from dead or decaying organic plants are called sporophyletic plants. These plants are not green since they have lack chlorophyll and are hence unable to carry out photosynthesis. They appear non-green, usually in white color. See here, there is an picture over here, may or may not have leaves. Some of these plants have colorful flowers. Sporophilic plants usually grow in places that are rich in dead leaves which are rotting. We often find sporophytic growing in the deep shade in tropical forest. Sporophytic converts the dead and decaying matter into the sugar which they use as food. The examples are Indian pie and coral root are common these plants. Okay, students, their food. They just grow more in the tropical forest. Why? Because there are more dead leaves in the ground. So from that, this fallen leaves, they convert that leaves to the sugar. Okay, students, and they make their food. So these are the spirophyletic plants. Now we will go to the third, that is but before going to the third one, we just go deeper. I am just explaining from the upper side or surface of it. So we will, I think we will just go to deep in this too. I am writing that in the board so you can understand it easily. So first we will write the parasitic plant. What are they? Okay, students. So the first type, that is parasitic plants. So in that we will write some of the main points over here. See here, plants that absorb food from other green plants are called parasitic plant. Okay, students, this is the main definition, and the another point you can see here, the plant from which they obtain food is called host. Okay, students. So first of all, we will see these 2 points. So the plants that absorbs food from other green plants, means the plants, they absorbs food from the other green plants that are known as parasitic plants. Okay, students, these are the parasitic plants, and these are the heterotrophic nutrition. In that there are 4 types of the plants. In first, there is parasitic plants. What they just do is, plants that absorb food from the other green plants are called the parasitic plants, and the plant from which they obtain food is called their host. Okay, students, now let us just I am reading it again. Parasitic plants are non-green plants. They are non-green plants. They don't have green color. Since they lack chlorophyll, they contain special root which penetrates the host plants and absorb nutrition from it. Means they have some special type of the roots from which they absorb the nutrition or the food from the other green plants. Thus the parasitic benefits at the cost of the host plants. However, they rarely damage or kill the host plant. Means they can damage and also kill the host plant, means other green plants. Okay students, and another cactus, there are some examples of it, that is cactus and misto mistletoe are common examples of it. Now we will see the sperophilic plants in that. See here, now we will see second type, that is saprophytic plants. So, in that what happens? They just plant that absorbs plants that absorbs nutrition from dead or decaying organic matter are called saprophytic plants. Okay students, so first of all we will see what is the saprophytic plant. Plants that absorb nutrition from dead or decaying organic matter are called saprophytic plants. Okay, so in that what happens? It just happens in the tropical forest. Okay students, why? Because the dead leaves which just fall on the ground, from that they just make their food and they get that from that nutritions. Okay students, and this there is an example, there are some examples of it. Before that we just read that again. See, these plants are non-green plants. They are not in green color, since they lack chlorophyll and are hence unable to carry out photosynthesis. Means they have chlorophyll but they cannot carry out the photosynthesis process. They appear non-green, usually white in color, and may or may not have leaves. Usually they are seen in the white colors and they don't have leaves, or they have some leaves. Okay students, some of these plants have many colorful flowers. They have many colorful flowers but they don't have leaves. Okay students, sperophilic plants usually grow in the place that are rich in dead leaves which are rotting. One often find sperophytic growing in the deep shade in tropical forest. This type of plants are seen in tropical forest more. Why? There is the leaves fall more. See here, saprophytic phyllis converts the dead and decaying matters into the sugar which they use as food, and the two examples are Indian pipe and coral roots, okay, are the common examples of it. Now we will go to the third one. Before that, there is an activity. See here in the page number 16, there is an activity to grow fungi. Material needed: a piece of bread, water, and a plastic box. Method: moisture the bread with water and keep it in the closed box for few days. Observation: what happens to the bread? Does not remain in the same color? Does the bread start smelling? Can you see something growing on it? These cotton like patches are actually fungal growth on the bread. Okay students, you can see that activity, you can do it at your homework, sorry, in your home. Now we will see the another type. That is symbiotic plants. Third is symbiotic plants. What are they? How they are? How they make their food? See here, I am reading that. Sorry, first of all, I will write what are they. See, I am writing that symbiosis is a type of relationship wherein two or more organisms associate with each other in a mutual beneficial manner plants existing in such a relationship are called symbiotic plants. See here, what is symbiotic plant? The symbiosis is a type of a relationship. Means symbiosis is a type of relationship in which two or more plant just organisms associate with each other in a mutual beneficial manner. Okay students, they just by mutual understanding they just symbiosis. Okay students, and plant that exists in such a relationship are called symbiotic plants. So students, so symbiosis is a type of relationship where two or more organisms associate with each other in a mutual beneficial manner. Plants existing in such a relationship are called symbiotic plants. Okay students, now I am reading it further. A common symbiotic relationship is the relationship between leguminous plants such as bees and peas and a bacterium called rhizobium. Rhizobium present in the roots of the leguminous plants converts atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen compound that can be used the plant. The plant on the other hand produce nutrition to the bacterium. Another example symbiotic relationship is lichen. See here in what the actually it happened. A common symbiotic relationship is the relationship between leguminous plants. There are some leguminous plants. In that there is a rhizobium bacteria. What they just do, they convert the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen compound, and this plant converts into nutrition, and that nutrition gives to the this bacteria. Okay students, now you can see this, there are examples. See here, there is a figure lichens and the rhizobium in the roots nodules of the leguminous plants. You can see that. See here, now we will see the another type of the plant, that is insectivorous plant. What are insectivorous plants? First of all, what are insectivorous plants? Insectivorous plants, the plants that get some of the most nutrition by trapping and digesting animals, means they just trap the insects and other animals for their nutrition. Insectivorous plants. See here, I am writing the definition of it in the board. That is, plants that get some or most of their nutrition by trapping and digesting digesting animals, mainly insects are called insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants. So, what are insectivorous plants? They depend on the other plants and just take it. See here, plants that get some or most of their nutrition by trapping and digesting animals, mainly insects, are called the insectivorous plants. They just digest the insects and take the nutrition from it, so they are known as insectivorous plants. In that I am reading further, that is, plants that get some or more, actually insectivorous plants are capable of carrying out photosynthesis to meet their nutrition demand. However, such plants grow in soil deficiency in certain nutrition, especially nitrogen. In order to fulfill nutrition requirement, they trap insects and small animals and digest them. Some common examples of insectivorous plants are pitcher plant, sundew, blabberworth and Venus flytrap. See here, you can see the pictures of insectivorous plants. Okay students, see here what they are able to make the photosynthesis process and make their food by their own, but there is a deficiency of nitrogen in the, they grow where there is a deficiency of nitrogen in the soil, so that they just consume the other animals or insects for that. In the pitcher plant, the leaf is modified to form a pitcher like structure. The inside of the structure bears sticky hairs which trap the legs of the insect and do not allow it to climb out and escape. Digestive juices are usually present at the bottoms of the pitcher that digest the trapped insects. Okay students, this we have seen the 4 types of this heterogeneous heterotrophic nutrition. Okay students, so now it's time for your homework. You just have to do in homework is you in your today's homework, we are just at the last, only the last topic is remaining in your chapter. So what you have to do is you just have to find out the answers of homework. You just have to find out the answers of question 1, 2, 3. Okay students, that is choose the correct, fill in the blanks and name the following. There is only one topic remaining in this chapter. So in the next video I will teach just teach that topic and we will discuss MCQ, fill in the blanks and the name the following. You just find out the answers and in next video I will give the answer. You just verify it is correct or not. Okay students, up till then stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye students.